welcome you to Sustainable Cranfield.
I'm Frank Horwitz. I'm the Director of the School of Management at Cranfield. I'm delighted to be able to support the Green Team and Green Teams throughout the university. I really believe that Green Teams play a very crucial role in the sustainable development strategy of this university. My experience of our Green Team here at the School of Management has been an extremely positive one where we have a number of volunteers who are passionate about the issues of sustainable development, things that we can do that are doable, that don't necessarily cost a lot, but which actually make a difference to the environment in which we all work. The Green Team has come up, and we encourage them to come up with suggestions around, for example, how can we use energy more effectively? So things like lighting, use of saving of energy, opportunities, little things that we get tips and ideas about, such as switching off your computer, turning off your lights. These little things all add up and make a big difference in helping the university reduce its carbon footprint.
Hello, my name's Christine Kimpton and I'm the Energy Saving Champion for Building 39. I'm an Analytical Technical Officer. Compared to other buildings of this size, our energy consumption has been very high, so we've been looking at analytical equipment within the building as well as aircon and compressors, fridges and freezers, air handling units and fume cupboards, and turning off, powering down over the evenings and weekends wherever possible. Over the Christmas period we managed to reduce our energy usage by about 40%, and our aim is to make all the students and staff within this building committed to saving energy.
I'm Nikki Banks from Building 31, Credit Controller and also the Carbon Champion. We've done the best that we can this year, going around getting everybody to turn lights off, turn everything off at plugs, and we're all committed to a sustainable Cranfield.
I support the Green Team at Cranfield University through new projects associated with carbon capture and particularly research, which is part of our Brain Print campaign to improve CO2 or reduce CO2 emissions.
Start.
Hello, my name's Neil Wilson. I'm Director of Finance and Facilities at Cranfield School of Management. I am part of the Green Team here at the school, and I'm also very active in trying to reduce our carbon emissions, including electrical use, etc., etc. And I think it's very important that we all do our bit to reduce the impacts on the planet and our environment.
Hi, my name's Dr. Chris Shaw, and I'm the Facility Manager in Building 70, where we have labs and a clean room. We are quite a high energy user because of our clean room facility. But back in December 2009, about a year before the carbon competition, we started to look at our own energy use. What we did was we monitored our own electricity use for 9 months, and what we initially recognised was that certain periods after the servicing of a clean room and the temperature control mechanism for our clean room were causing some issues. Actually, during the carbon competition period itself, what we did was we downgraded the temperature control on our clean rooms overnight and at weekends, and then we instilled a switch-off culture for things like equipment in labs, lights in corridors and toilets, and also computers in offices. Circa 2009, we had a baseline of about 50 kilowatts per hour. If you now visit our building page and look at the baseline there, we now operate at 33 kilowatts per hour, which equates to an energy saving of approximately 35 standard houses a year. There's still some scope for improvement, and we still remain committed to the sustainable Cranfield.
Hello, my name's Maxine Gore and I'm part of the School of Management Green Team. What we've been doing over the last few years is raising awareness with staff. So over this carbon competition we've mainly been focusing on changing equipment. In one of our buildings we are changing the 8-foot light tubes into more energy efficient ones. In another building we are putting sensors on the stairwells, and in another building in our common areas and corridors we're also putting sensors, and we hope that's going to help and make a difference to us.
I'm one of the Green Champions for Building 52, and my name is Aminu Koguna, and I've carried out some inspections of various parts of Building 52 at night at 12 a.m. and I found out in some of the laboratories some equipment were not shut, and I also found out that some of the corridors where lights have their lights on that are not necessarily useful. Probably if they would have sensors in them, that would be better. And I found out that some coffee machines also were turned on and they're left on, and some of the sections of the building had pin numbers to get access to in the corridors where lights were on, so I couldn't turn them off. So I've also went around and posted stickers to remind people to shut off their computer systems, so that will save a lot of carbon during the Christmas break. And I've also sent some advice to the group on things to do, like having a fair, having a recycling shop, and I've also emailed the head of school to talk to him about some things that were needed to be done in this building. And I also believe in having a very sustainable Cranfield University.
This is the storeroom, and in here we store a lot of the equipment that needs to be collected by estates, toners, etc. We've put 2 PIRs in here. This particular one's the first area. It automatically comes on now, and if we walk in to the bigger area again, these lights could have been on all weekend in previous times. They're much easier to maintain and just to have a handle on if the lights are on.
I'm very supportive of the green teams, because it's only through changes in our day-to-day behaviour that we're going to achieve our overall targets. We've managed to reduce the carbon fantastically well so far through things like combined heat and power plants, but actually it's going to be down to you and me to get us to our targets. So for instance, I'm in one of the buildings in the School of Applied Sciences that took part in one of the building contests, and we made significant changes in just how we behaved in turning lights off, keeping the temperature down just a little but still comfortable enough to work in, and looking at how we used our fridges, for example, to keep the carbon footprint down. So all of us can help, and I really do encourage you to join in reducing our carbon footprint.
I commit to a sustainable Cranfield.